Hello everyone, and welcome to Max Carroll. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like, stay cool. Now guys, we've got some WWE news. Going out in a blaze, the Fiend's TLC loss to Randy Orton is a perfect way to say goodbye. It is only fitting that WWE closes out TLC 2020 pay-per-view with a superb offering at Sunday night's TLC tables, ladders, and chairs. And to a lesser extent, it is only right that the main event of the card is featured by Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, going out in a blaze of glory and potentially killing off his character outright. WWE spent much of 2020 with its back up against the wall and to scratch and claw and to motivate ideas to surprise fans with the product engaging during an audience less area. It threw the weight behind Drew McIntyre. It threw the high production values and pre-taped cinematic matches and embraced Roman Reigns' heel turn. To detail some of the many examples as this company has survived, at least. And Bray Wyatt was a huge part of that. He was a hitter, a heavy hitter, and one of the big reasons WWE wasn't just ahead of the curve on the pre-taped cinematic matches that went down as a classic. The company wrote on the blueprint on them, engaging on the Firefly FunHouse segment, sometimes weekly, plus the cinematic matches themselves let the character express and spread its wings. And WWE put on their Twitter account a picture of Bray Wyatt with fire on his back doing the mandible claw, and it said hashtag TLC WWE. What a sight. And what a sight it was to see the Fiend Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton all in the same ring. Sunday night was more Wyatt/Fiend motivation via curveball. He would have fought Randy Orton in a main event that he could have easily won, but offside a random location instead. They hit a traditional ring together and surrounded it by flames, but instead they had the barricaded area with poles ablaze with flames. Call it a stroke? Well, I call it a genius, as WWE got away with something they can never have done with fans actually in the arena. It had most high production value with like a deathmatch feel to it. More league in the contest where both superstars truly felt in danger the whole time. The storytelling was prestige, with Orton at one point out cold in a rocking chair, and then Wyatt sends flames courtesy of the trail. And then the gasoline on the floor by the end, the Viper had just got up of the seat, and the Fiend and the fire dosed him with gasoline, really hit him up as the shoe went back. And much of the same way, WWE solved some of its longest running problems this year by going from part-time talent and embracing the obvious McIntyre, the boss, and what the fans wanted to see, a Roman Reigns heel turn. It just might have axed one of the larger character problems, the Fiend. And WWE put a gif on their Twitter account saying, "What has Randy Orton done?" At Randy Orton. Hashtag WWE TLC. Hashtag Firefly Inferno. They put that gift on. What do you think so far of what WWE has done with the Fiend, Bray Wyatt? Do you think they should kill off the character? Now, my personal opinion is I think they should bring back the old Bray Wyatt, the old like preacher-like sort of character, because that was my favorite version of Bray Wyatt. Now, yes, they have praised the Fiend plenty and rightfully so. But the character was plenty and it was problematic. But a certain feud with Seth Rollins had so many problems. The architect himself had to turn heel to salvage himself with the fans. WWE sometimes miserably booking inexplicably feud with Goldberg so briefly, and it spoiled his momentum. If and why WWE wanted the character to end for whatever reason, what the fans think got a notable encounter with The Undertaker out of the character. The match with Goldberg was a dud at best. John Cena, and in one of those matches with Rollins, he kicked out of one of those things that could have killed a normal person. To put it another way, the power was creeped up, and the problem with the Fiend, it got to that point where WWE and nobody on the roster was realistically going to take him down, ordinary means, and two other persons like Cena and Braun Strowman didn't beat him in a cinematic match either. So clever enough, like a snake slithering down, Orton burning him alive is certainly certainly a reliable way to do it. Then again, it is WWE, and Vince McMahon once survived being inside an explosive limo. They name a few examples. The Fiend bouncing back from this isn't the most unreasonable thing in the world. They also put a gif on their Twitter saying, hashtag the Viper at Randy Orton stands tall in the most horrific way imaginable. Hashtag TLC. Hashtag Inferno. But the timing perhaps has hit something else. Why this feud with Randy Orton, and why right now, at the close of the end of the year, why not put him on a send-off on a bigger show? Who knows? What do you guys think? Do you think WWE should do something better with the Fiend or not? Well, I'll tell you what I think. Ideas about most fans like this and all their come around. Well, ideas about most fans who could probably agree that Fiend specifically felt like it had its run its course by now, using the upcoming WrestleMania season as a launching pad for a new wrinkle to the Wyatt character. To build momentum at the start of the year, it could be on the table that maybe it's just a goodbye push for the Firefly FunHouse Wyatt. Don't forget about Alexa Bliss is still out there somewhere. Leave it to Wyatt to have a certain character and wrinkle in a blaze, but in the middle of the wrestling ring or a main event run will rebirth by the fire sort of the development. Soon the things will start to get sealed. And what makes Sunday's development so fun? The possibilities from here. Who created the Fiend? What was clearly a fun and license from Vince to go free again. And if this is the end of the Fiend, well, let's be honest, how would the character go? How would you want it to go out? Yowie wowie, right? Am I right about that? How else would you want it to go out? On a blaze? No, my personal opinion is I think it should. If he's going to go out like this, I think he should come back with the character. Sort of like the scary one. With the one where he had his hat in the rocking chair and he had his funny laugh. I think that's the best version of Bray. Wyatt. Now, what do you guys think of this? I think this has been awesome. Guys, remember to like this video. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Stay cool. Check out my website, maxcarrollstaycool.com. Check out my Facebook page, Max Carroll, and my Facebook page, Max Carroll Stay Cool. And my Stay Cool scanning page where you can buy my products and get business off me. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to stay cool.